For over 100 years, England and France fought a war that refused to end. But what's more shocking, the war wasn't just fought with swords. It was fought with treaties that kept failing. The year was 1337. Two powerful kingdoms, England and France, were locked in a deadly struggle for the crown. Battles raged, cities burned, and yet, between the bloodshed, leaders still tried to make peace. Treaty of Bretigny, 1360. In 1360, after years of war, a deal was made. The Treaty of Bretigny. England's King Edward III had the upper hand. France was weak, desperate, so they agreed. England would gain vast lands in France, and in return, Edward would give up his claim to the French throne. It looked like peace, but it wasn't. Peace breaks down. Promises were broken. Lands were disputed. Trust was gone. And soon, the war returned, more brutal than before. Treaty of Troyes, 1420. Decades later, another treaty emerged. But this one would shock the world. The Treaty of Troyes, signed in 1420. England's King Henry V would become the heir to the French throne. He would marry the French king's daughter, and the rightful French prince was disinherited, a foreign king, set to rule France. Rejection and resistance. But France refused to accept this. To them, the treaty was betrayal. And from that anger rose a young girl. Her name was Joan of Arc. She inspired a nation. And slowly, France began to fight back. The war ends without closure. By 1453, England had lost nearly all its lands in France. The war was over. But here's the truth. There was no final treaty, no grand agreement, no official ending. After more than a century of war, the fighting simply stopped. Final reflection. The treaties of the 100 Years' War were meant to bring peace. But instead, they revealed something deeper. That peace cannot survive where trust is broken. Because in the end, the 100 Years' War was not decided by treaties, but by the will of a people to rise and reclaim their future.